What's up, this is Andre Nickatina, chilling with Thizzler.com. Make sure you subscribe below. I was in San Francisco, and I remember exactly, it was on Mission Street, and KRS-One was playing in a show across the street. And I was standing across the street, not wondering, but figuring out, should I go in this shit or not, you know? And as I was standing there, like, I'm on the corner, but I can look at the spot and I can see down this way. And I look behind me and it's like 20, 30 dudes walking towards the spot. And I'm like, it's a lot of motherfuckers, man. And I stood there. When I stood there, the dude that was in front was Mac Dre, and he stopped and said, "Dre Dog?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, Cuddy, this is Dre Dog." Boom, 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 like that, right? Shook my hand and said they listen to Smoke Dope and rap and, yada, yada, yada. And boom, boom, boom. And he said, "Nice to meet you." Boom. That's the first time we met. The second time we met, he had did his time and he had got out. And I was gonna do a show in San Jose. And I had heard that a lot of people wanted, an Andre show. So I hit him up and he said, cool. And it was in August because he had shot straight from Hot August Nights down to San Jose. And so I get to the venue kind of late and he had already got there. And when I get there and I go in the dressing room, he was in the dressing room and he had two bitches with him. And I was like, yeah, this is my partner, man. And boom, we bonded on some Andre shit, you know what I'm saying? Just being an Andre, and boom, everything after that, we was just rap cat friends, just rap cat friends. And anytime he said that he wanted to do a show, he said, boom, Drake, boom. So I hit him up and we did a couple of shows in San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Chico. We went a couple more places, I can't remember though, but funny dude. Funny dude, you know what I'm saying? Respectable, funny dude. We was just turning into like rap cats that was gonna have an album together, you know what I'm saying? And we actually had a show together. He was supposed to come back to do a show with me in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? We had a show, I think it was Mission Rock. We was having a show over at Mission Rock in San Francisco, excuse me. And before he had passed, City Hall had asked us to put an album together. City Hall wanted to distribute and own the album. And so Dre said, Walter gonna ask us for this. And I said, well, we should ask for this much. And so when we get over there, Walter didn't really say a number that I was cool with. I thought it was like a little bit low. So I kind of like balked on it. And so the album never really happened. But before he had passed, we had talked for a second. He said, Dre, we should, do it ourselves, boom, boom, boom. So it didn't happen. So I still had verses and things, and people that had verses that said, Dre, you can use these and you can make these and things of that nature. So they gave me the verses and I paid them and stuff like that. And I found his mom and, gave her some bread to say, hey, I'm doing this. And she said, no problem. And just went from there. It was just a really out of respect album, just out of respect, just rap cat respect. But I'm sure I fired up some weed, probably poured a drink, when I found out, because usually that's what I do when I find out that somebody has passed. I roll up a joint and take a shot or something, so. just it's a sad thing because, you know, at that time, everybody that was around could see the come up. They can see the rise. You can see this motherfucker about to be on TV, he about to be doing it, he about to boom, boom, boom. So that's another thing I think that really kills, you know, certain people in the Bay, because motherfuckers were seeing the bubble like, and for it to get cut short before it's able to be like, boom, it's just like, oh, okay. Life is real, you dig? I'll tell you this story, right? Boom, boom, right? I think it was, I can't remember what year it was. But the mob figures in Jacka met Sibo at a record store in Pittsburgh. And that record store was owned by my Fillmore friend. Did I say Fillmore? My Fillmore friend, you know what I'm saying? He owned that record store in Pittsburgh, and he would always, at the time, throw in-stores, you know what I'm saying? Like where the rapper come in and sign autographs and things of that nature. And Sibo pulled up, and when Sibo came in, I guess the mob figures, being from Pittsburgh, approached him. They left that record store, and they've been the mob figures ever since. Sibo came to the record store that my homeboy owned, left that record store. When they left that record store, they was the mob figures. So I know that for a fact. When I met Jack again, he was already the Jack. You know what I'm saying? And I was a fan by then. I was already, you know, when I met him, because this fucking bed dry. I'm at the house one time, right? And I'm listening to some shit on my shit. And the bitch wanted to change the music. I was like, nah, don't be changing that shit. So boom, my music go off, and she throw this CD in. And when she throw the CD in, I go, oh shit, who is this? Who is this? She was like, it's the Jacka. I was trying to tell you it's the Jacka. You know, boom, 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 right? I was like, okay, boom. And I've been a Jacka fan ever since after that, right? So when I meet him and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, he you know, he say, he know who I am too, boom, 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 and we talk and everything. And it just went off like rap cats talk, when rap cats meet, you know what I'm saying? When rap cats meet and you really respect each other, boom, that shit is an ultimate respect. Like boom, because y'all, regardless of what level a motherfucker on, right, y'all still went through the same thing to be this cat, so y'all both understand what a motherfucker going through. So when we slap five, it's boom. And if we're able to chop it up a little bit more after that, boom. And that's what Jack was. I was able to, and AP9 was in Fillmore. So I already knew AP. AP was in Fillmore as a young cat, already saying Andre, and me and him already being cool. He was shaving. AP the same, man. AP was a young cat in Fillmore, just rolling around in mobbed up ass cars, candy painted, just decked out, no license, getting your bitch and just rolling up on motherfuckers like the same way he is now, just rolling around, just being AP. He probably got a license now though, man. But he was just a young cat just rolling around, and it was just like dope to see. That's what's dope about being in and seeing young rap cats that you seen starting in the beginning still be a rap cat today. You dig what I'm saying? So that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of hard to you know, like be friends with like part-time rap cats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's part-time in them motherfuckers' mind. You dig? So Jacka was a real rap cat, 100%. And I dig 100% rap cats, and he was definitely one. In a situation that, I finally got a story for your motherfucking ass. For real. When I heard the fucking beat, I had wrote the chorus already and crying, you know, what Jacka is saying, but I only heard Jack's voice in there for that part. You know what I'm saying? I went to Mr. Fab and had Fab do it. And then I had Jack do it, and I was like, oh, okay, Jack was the voice I was hearing for that part. So that came about because I heard a voice other than mine's in the chorus, and Jack's voice ended up being the voice that I heard. So that's how that came about. He just came down to the studio, dropped his verse, and knocked it out. That song in general, damn, motherfucker, that's 2 in a row. I got a story for you for a song. Dig. Real talk, this motherfucker called me at like, it's probably 1:30 in the morning when he asked me to do that verse. And he said, Dre, I got this beat. I need you to come down and do this verse real quick. Boom, boom, boom. And I remember I was sick as fuck. I was sick as fuck. Like in bed, like sick as fuck type shit, right? So it's 1:30 in the morning and I go do it. I go knock the shit out, boom. And I get back and the bro say, where was you at? I said, I was sick, so I said, I went to go do a verse for the Jacka. And I go upstairs, I can hear the bitch say under her breath, fuck you, you didn't go get your jacket. That's what the bitch said. I was too sick to even say anything. Well, I went upstairs, went back to sleep, and she was like, fuck you, you didn't go get your jacket. I was just, whoa, what? Yeah, that's what happened, man. I was sick as fuck when I dropped that verse. I'm talking sick, where you can't smoke or nothing, you know, so. But I still went and knocked it out for the God, so respect.